Today, I'm going to be telling you how to set up and care for a Dubia roach colony. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sebastian from MYIMAL, and today we're going to be going over the care and setup for Dubia roaches. So if you have a decent sized reptile collection, then making a Dubia roach colony is definitely going to be worth it because they are a great source of protein. There's a wide range of sizes, so you could feed baby Dubia roaches to leopard geckos. You could do medium Dubia roaches for bearded dragons, and then adult Dubia roaches would be perfect for any of the monitors or tegus. So basically, they fit any size lizard that you would have, and it's also way cheaper to actually have a colony and breed them and keep them on your own than it is to continuously buy them. The care and setup for Dubia roaches is also pretty simple, so it also adds on to all the pros of actually making a Dubia roach colony. So for starters, you're going to need either a tub or an aquarium to actually keep your roaches in. So you want to make sure whatever you're keeping them in, that it is a smooth surface container, so it's nothing that they could actually climb, because they can't climb any of these walls. But if you had something that was more rough, like these egg crates, then they can easily climb that. So you just want to make sure that you have that nice smooth surface so they can't climb it. And you also want to make sure that it's a decent size, obviously. Depends on how many actual roaches that you have. So this tub in particular is a 30-gallon tub from Home Depot. So you could get something like this or something equally sized to it. It's about 30 inches long. And there's a little over 1,000 roaches in here. So I could most likely keep another 1,000 in here and they would be totally fine. But with these 1,000, they're doing great in here. This is definitely plenty of room, and you could definitely keep even more in here. And you also want to make sure that the tub or aquarium is, well, if you have an aquarium, then you would need it to be blacked out. Or if you're using a tub, then you could use like a blue tub like this one, or a black tub, and just make sure that it's dark inside, because they do prefer it dark over any type of light. Because usually if there's any light, like as you can see, there's none out right now. They all just hide in the egg crates. They really don't like being in the light. So for temperature and humidity, you want to make sure that you're keeping your dubias at around 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit and between 40 and 60% humidity, because dubia roaches can thrive in room temperatures, but you want to make sure that they are actually thriving and not just surviving. So you definitely want to keep them at 90 to 95 degrees. And if your room is not 90 to 95 degrees, then I would definitely say get an under tank heater or a heating cable, or just find a way to heat it, and it will definitely be important to keep it at 90 to 95 degrees. And make sure that the humidity is definitely 40 to 60% humidity, but you want to make sure that it's not actually wet inside of the cage. They actually like it dry. So for the actual setup, I would recommend using any type of dry substrate. Like I have a mix of aspen bedding with wheat bran, because they do like it dry, and it also has to be a substrate that the babies can actually burrow in and hide under, because the babies will usually hang out at the bottom inside the substrate. And then the only other thing you really need for a setup is all these egg crates. So like as you can see, they all just hang out inside of the egg crates. They're really very rarely out. Sometimes if I just take off the top, they'll be hanging around eating the food, but for the most part they're inside the egg crates. So you definitely need plenty of egg crates. Also depends on how many you have, but like I said, there's a little over 1,000 in here. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 egg crates in here, and this is holding these 1,000 roaches perfectly here. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple setup. really can't get more basic than that. So now for feeding, this is really important because whatever your roaches are eating is basically what your lizards are going to be eating. So you want to make sure to give them a variety of food. You never really want to just be giving them one thing. So every day, switch it out. They could eat vegetables and fruits. So for vegetables, you want to be giving them potatoes and sweet potatoes and just switching in between those. And for fruits, they can eat apples, oranges, clementines, and bananas. So I would say, let's say Monday, you're giving them potatoes. Let's say Tuesday, you're giving them sweet potatoes. Let's say Wednesday, you're giving them oranges, and so on and so forth. They're just switching it every day just so they have a variety, and that will just make sure that they are gut loaded and super healthy for your lizards to actually eat it. Then for hydration, you could do some Fluker's quenchers or any type of like cricket water that you could just buy. But for me personally, what I've found the best way is to just give them greens and vegetables like spinach or collard greens, stuff like that. That basically just give them just enough for them all to just clear it out basically in a day, and that will provide them enough hydration to sustain them until the next day. And then every day you would just give them like a handful of greens. This also makes sure that the tub is staying cleaner, because usually the quencher or any of the cricket water could really get messy and stick to all the substrate that's inside, and it will just be easier for you to just give them the veggies because it will just clear them out every day. All right, so for cleaning, you want to just make sure you're taking out any uneaten food every day. So I just put this food in today, so tomorrow whatever they didn't eat I would be taking out, just to make sure it doesn't get messy. And definitely you don't want it to get moldy, especially if you're putting oranges or apples or any type of fruit that will most likely mold pretty quickly. You just want to make sure you're on top of that and cleaning that out. And then for the whole cage, you could check on it once every once every 1 to 2 weeks. You just want to clean out the whole cage, or basically whenever you see that it's really dirty. So as you can see, there is like a decent amount of poop that they all have here, which will probably be in all the crates here. So when you see it's something like that, you can start considering cleaning it out, just to make sure it's clean. And the sooner you do it, the less work it will actually be. So it definitely works out that way. But that's basically all you need for just cleaning them. So that is everything you need to know to take care of and set up your Dubia roach colony. So hopefully this helped you out and you could grow your colony or expand the colony that you already have. And if you did enjoy this video and you took something away from it, then please like and subscribe. If you like content like this, let me know down in the comments. I will read them all, and I will provide more content like this. So thank you everybody for watching, and have a good day.